Happy birthday, Amelia. And I've had this book for 30 years. That's older than a lot of you, I know. I bought it when I was 20, and just because I think it's adorable. And oh, is it gonna be backwards? Okay, it won't matter because the pictures aren't backwards. So either way, but I wanted to read it. So anybody who wants to have their kids tune in, it is a real kids book. Don't worry, it's not anything bad. But I wanted to dedicate it to Amelia. And Amelia, just so you know, Tank is right there. He's sleeping. So, but anyway, the book, it's called Mona the Vampire, and it's by Sonia Hollyman. So it begins. I'll show you the pictures too. There's Mona. She's sitting in a chair with her dad and her cat, Fang. It was a Friday evening. Mom had gone to karate class, and Dad was reading Mona a terrific bedtime story. It was full of wicked witches and ghostly ghouls. It made her eyes pop and her blood curdle. Mona loved it, and so did her cat, Fang. I'd like to be a vampire. So there she is. She's starting to make herself up like a vampire. She was brushing her teeth. She's going to hang upside down all night and never go to bed. And Fang could scare all the teachers at school. But then Mona and Fang fell fast asleep. So on Saturday morning, Mona was up bright and early. She had a busy day ahead. First, she needed a vampire cloak. The long curtains in the dining room were a perfect fit. Don't cut down your parents' curtains. That will not go over well at all. Fang and Mona also played with Mom's makeup, and Mona's plastic glow-in-the-dark fangs made her dribble a little bit, but the overall effect was excellent. Behold, Dracula's daughter. There she is, being all vampire-y at lunch with her cat, Fang. Mona's mom made him special monstrous lunch. They had batwing soup and clammy hammy sandwiches with tomato sauce and squashed fly pie. Ew. Fang's favorite were the barbecued blood buns. Fang was learning fast, that's her cat, and Mona took him to the backyard and taught him all the important things vampires need to know. Like, always wear clean undies, because if you're hanging upside down, you want your clean undies to be shown. And then even vampires are no match for Mona's mom, the karate queen, because she said, you need to go to bed. On Monday morning, Mona helped Mom by making her own sandwiches. She liked lots of tomato sauce. It was so finger-licking and fang-watering. She put her lunchbox in her bag and stuffed Fang, her cat, under her sweater. She was going to take him to school. Mona told her class all about vampires and showed them some special vampire tricks. No one would sit next to Mona anymore. That's my favorite part. It makes me laugh. Mona always looked forward to gym and played on the equipment. She practiced tying all her special knots. Fang loved it. It's so much to learn. Look, she tied up all of her friends. They're hanging upside down. She's crazy! Amelia, she's crazy! When Mona painted a picture on the wall, the teacher shouted, enough is enough. I cannot have this child in my class. She sent for the principal. Enough is enough, said the principal. Something must be done. She was being bad. I can't turn the page. So Mona went to join the ballet class to calm her down. Fang went too. Mona and Fang taught the good little ballerina some new exciting point work, but the teacher didn't like it one bit. He's like, enough is enough. You've got to go. So he made them go home. And they didn't really want to get calmed down. So Mona pedaled cheerfully home. Vampires don't do ballet anyway. Her cape flapped behind her as she sped along. It was a perfect day for vampiring. The wind began to whistle and a cold, dark rain began to fall, just like today. And Mona decided to take a shortcut home and go past the graveyard. The storm grew worse. The lightning cast eerie vampire shadows. The thunder roared like a huge monster, and the wind shrieked like a witch on a broomstick. Boom, stick. The shrieking and clamoring woke up the bats in the belfry. Mona pedaled faster. Oh, it's getting so scary. Look at how big her hair is. So Mona and Fang skidded around the corner and saw the house at the end of the block. It was a great relief. Even vampires get homesick and get scared. And Mona was sick and tired, and she stood miserably on the doormat and called for her mom. And Fang sneezed. So here she is rushing home, and there she is all soaking wet. That's what I look like when I just came back from walking tank. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, said Mom firmly, and made hot chocolate for them all. Hot chocolate. And Mona was given a nice warm bath and put straight to bed. But then she had bad dreams about wicked witches and ghostly ghouls, and they all came out to play because they heard about Mona the vampire. So here she is in the bath. Look at her nose is all purple. I feel like my nose is like that. But there's all the scary stuff that was in her dream. So in the morning, Mona washed off all of her makeup and straightened up her room. She brushed the tangles out of her hair and put away her fangs. She's like, I won't need these things anymore. No more ketchup lunches and definitely no more bat hanging from the ballet bar. So she decided, I'm not going to be a vampire anymore. And that evening, when Mom was at karate, her dad read her a really terrific bedtime story. This time, it was about space invaders. You get it? So now she's going to be a space invader. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed Mona the Vampire. Again, it's my favorite book. I also have one about Priscilla the Skunk. I'll read that later this week. And these are my books. I don't have kids. It's just mine. But anyway, happy birthday, Amelia. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Tank loves you too. Hang on. Say hi, Tanky. Hi, Amelia. I love you. Have a good day, everybody.